Thank you very much for tuning in. This is the week ahead reading of the week of September 8th, right after that lunar eclipse and everything. This week is the week that we are still processing the waves of the Pisces full moon lunar eclipse that is bringing change, right? Endings, new beginnings, symbolic death, symbolic rebirth, all of that. The Piscean energy is really the energy of transcendence. The Pisces energy dissolves boundaries. The eclipse season, during the eclipse season, the veil between realms get thin. So within this portal of multi-dimensional reality crossing over, the past, the now, the future, everything crossing over. And then we want to tap into, use this energy to tap into our own higher dimensional reality, right? The structure of the spirit is really our own higher dimensional reality. So we want to choose to tap into that space, right? In order for us to do that, to tap into our own spirit more, to our intuition more, to our inner wisdom more, to our innate capability to heal and navigate through life with ease. The biggest thing that we work on every day in this physical reality is to release attachments and let go, right? Let go of heavy density, the letting go of the tragedy, the desperation. I know this lunar eclipse is not an easy energy to navigate through, and so many people are facing difficulty and hardships and emotional roller coasters and all that. But we must know that everything in life happens for some kind of a reason. And rather than letting our logical, analytical mind to label certain things as horrific and bad and certain things as good and blissful, rather than letting our mind get like easily go into the space of categorizing certain things as good, certain things as bad, certain things as really hard, and certain things as easy. Of course, some people are getting hit harder by this eclipse and everything, but it's incomparable, right? We are on this journey together. In each individuals are going through different experiences, but we are the waves of the ocean itself, right? We are the expressions of God. God is like the ocean of divinity. And what we go through in life is like waves. Waves are never separate from the ocean itself, right? And in each waves are different things that we navigate through in life. Certain waves are hard and crazy. Certain times the waves are more calm and settled. And my waves, your waves, we're going into, right? It's inseparable. We cannot compare those waves as this and that. But anyway, um, that's the logical thinking mind that we can easily get trapped in. So how can we tune into the awareness or perspective of the ocean, right? In a way, choose not to get trapped and be drawn by that crazy tides and waves, but can we keep our awareness to the ocean? We each are one drop of the ocean, of the wholeness, of the collective consciousness, of the God consciousness, the divinity itself, right? And then we're just swimming through it. We're just trying to figure it out. And then we're trying to figure out returning and remembering back to that bigger awareness and consciousness that is that, oh, I am the ocean itself. I am the divinity itself. There is no separation, right? So the more that we keep trapped in this mind games, right? Trying to figure out how to come out of this space of desperation, this and that, the more that we struggle, the resistance can persist. So this is the moment, right? During this eclipse season, how can we kind of dull our mind? Per se, it's like more numbing of the mind. So the boundary line between things are gets blur a little bit, right? We need to practice blurring this like boundary line that is separating between me and you and my life and your life, my situation, your situation, and that what is happening to me, what is happening in the world. I cannot understand that this person, this happening, this, like all the otherness, right? Otherness created by the analytical mind always keeps us trapped in the illusion of separation. And I do believe this Piscean lunar eclipse energy that we're just still being carried by, right? The eclipse energy stays with us for weeks and months, and sometimes it can change our whole life. It can change the whole pathway by the power of the eclipse. So we are navigating through this pivotal point of change, which can change ourselves and our lives forever. So, and then in order for us to really use this powerful, potent medicine of eclipse, the only thing that we can really tune in to work on is shifting our mind, this computer program that we navigate our lives with. Our mind is malleable, it is reprogrammable. And this is the moment that Mercury is still in its dignity. It is the soul dispositor. I spoke about this soul dispositor aspect of Mercury in the last Pisces full moon chart, so you can go and check it out if you want to understand that more. But this Mercury is still holding such strong dignity, and this week itself is such a mental week. It's a powerful Mercurian week because we're gonna head toward the Mercury Sun Kazemi. Mercury will be tapped in and aligned with the heart of the sun. That's when Mercury sits at the throne of the heart of the fire, the sun, the force of life and eternity. Mercury will be burnt and revitalized, and out of its own ashes it gets purified, and then we can really use that portal to shift something profoundly in our mind. Also, I have set this chart to September 9 portal. This is like just according to the Eastern time zone at 9:09 a.m. But this day, today, September 9th, and 2025, 2 plus 2 plus 5, numerologically equals to the year of 9. So 999 portal opens up, right? 9 is a mystic number. When those numerological alignments align, every year we have that. Last year was 2024, which was the year of 8. So on August 8th of 2024 marked the 8 portal opening. This year, 9 portal opening now. But it's important for us to take it as an energy that we want to use to align with that energy of number 9. 999 can be a portal, a door that you move through. Each door that you move through can be a portal, right? Like if you hold the intention kind of like, okay, I'm stepping into a new timeline through this door, it can happen. Energetically, something shifts, right? In that kind of a way, 999. 9 is a number that that is a mystic number in Indian yogic Hindu tradition. 9 is considered as a very mystic number. It is the 108, right? The divine number 108 is associated with number 9 because 1 plus 0 plus 8 is 9. And also in Vedic astrology, they use 9 planetary bodies, 7 planets, which is invisible to our eyes: Sun, Moon, Mercury, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn. Plus, they use Ketu and Rahu, which is the North Node and South Node. 9 bodies. 9 is a number. Any numbers that is multiplied by 9 ends up being able to connect to the numerological number of number 9, like 3 times 9, 27. 2 plus 7 equals 9. So 9 is considered as this mystical, magical number without endings. But at the same time, it's like the symbolical number of completion, symbolical number of endings, thus new beginning. Something has to end in order for that new to emerge, right? 9 is a number of wisdom, is mystic, is divine. It is the number of completion. In one numerological astrological system, 9 is considered as the number that is associated with Mars. Mars requires attention, intention, and action. In that kind of a way, we want to keep choosing to tap in to end something. If you get trapped in thinking, being bogged down by specific thoughts or specific problem that you're facing, maybe today you respond to that situation differently by maybe acting like, I'm done thinking about this, done feeling this way, I'm done worrying about it, I'm done fearing about this situation, done. I'm choosing to tap into that 9 portal, to use this powerful divine mystic number 9, and then I choose to align with that frequency vibration of the number 9 just for today, and see what's gonna happen. Maybe some kind of a miracle happens, and maybe some kind of a change come into your field through that kind of complete disengagement, energetically, mentally, emotionally disengage from that frequency of a problem, which is always dense and heavy. Yes, so we want to tap in to choose to go there, because it's beautiful, right? Today, as the 999 portal opens, that North Node, which is the Rahu, the North Node is the dragon head energy, and then the South Node also dragon tail, Ketu. They are both 18. 18 equals to 1 plus 8 is 9. So not only we have 999 day of the year and then all that month, that beautiful dragon gate, dragon you know, symbolism is also at number 9. This is divine. This is so mystically aligned. And then also Venus will go into the 18 also, number 18 degrees of Leo later on today. So that's gonna boost up the activation of the number 9. Anyway, so that's what's going on September 9th. And September 10th, the sun will conjunct that 18 degrees of the south node, number 9, and it's gonna oppose the north node. So that 9, mystic 9 frequency will continue to carry us even on September 10th, because on this day, finally, the sun will be in alignment with the south node, right? Any new moons and full moons that happens close to the nodal point becomes the lunar eclipse or solar eclipse, and this is the moment, right? The moon is far away from that nodal point already, but sun finally coming in to be in conjunction with the south node can hold some kind of this karmic release point, again ending point. This eclipse season, again, especially under that lunar eclipse full moon of that Pisces, the end sign, the last sign of the zodiac, the energy is all about ending, all about releasing, not just the physical outside releasing, because sometimes the fear can get in so much by pushing and trying to change something externally, but it's more about internally, psychically, emotionally. Can we disengage and end, right? Thinking that way or feeling that way. I keep repeating it, but that's a big theme. And that on a 10th, when that sun aligns with that south node, that's gonna continue to help us navigate. And then the following day, on September 11th, that's gonna be the day that Mercury will come close to be in conjunction with the south node. And where we are heading from here is that on the 12th, that's the day where sun will be aligning with Jupiter. On the 12th, it's already happening. 10th, since that last full moon lunar eclipse, Jupiter has been shedding a protective, supportive light toward our sun, our spirit, and our moon, our emotion, our psyche. Jupiter has been very supportive to us. But when on the 12th is the day actually that I want to show that around the time, wait, actually, at some point, exactly, I thought, yes, exactly is that 5:38 p.m. 5:38 p.m. That's when the moon ingresses into Gemini on September 12th. I'm being specific on the 12th, but this is the energy. It's happening on the 11th already, 12th already, 13th already, right? Sometimes our logical mind wants to be that specific date and time, but astrologically, the space of the divine space, the cosmic timeline is different from human logical timeline. So we need to know that this is the energy that we're already feeling also in a way. It's coming in and then it's going out, right? The boundary line is always all gone now under this eclipse. So you may feel a little weird, like the passage of time feels weird. The dream feels weird, right? Dream and awake time, and then what am I doing in this life? Like everything is kind of in a weird space. that everything is being distorted and everything is that thus malleable to mold into something new. So we want to choose this energy to feel different, think different, behave different, all that. It comes back to that message again and again. But on September 12th at 5:38 p.m., Moon will dip into Gemini and it crosses over Uranus in Gemini in retrograde for the first time in our lifetime. This is the energy that happened over 80 years ago, and I'm not necessarily sure. I didn't look up when when Uranus went into retrograde and the day that the moon crossed over. I didn't look at it, but for many people, this is the first energy that we are experiencing in our lifetime. And then as the moon crosses into Gemini, what is happening is that the sun and Mercury Kazemi is the energy that we are moving into. Again, the Mercury diving into the heart of the sun to die and to reborn anew. Mercury is still in dignified position in Virgo next week. Virgo, later next week, I forget when exactly, but Mercury will, yes, next week on the 18th, Mercury will move into Libra, and it's not gonna hold this much dignity next week. So this is the week we want to commit, next level commitment to create a new structure within through meditation, through journaling, through thinking less, mindfully disengage from the mind and think less and be present more, right? That kind of energy. Because this Mercury Kazemi, which will be, right, Sun and Mercury are still already together at 20 degrees of Virgo, but they will come into exact point at September 13th, early morning of the 6:51 a.m. in the Eastern time zone. And then that is the time when Sun and Mercury comes together at 20 degrees and 55 minutes over Virgo. What is so beautiful is that under this Mercury Kazemi, Jupiter from that superior position is giving a beautiful support, sextile energy to that Sun and Mercury in conjunction. This is beautiful. If you're in New York, this energy is happening very close to the ascending point also. So this can be a really nice rebirth point. But regardless of where you are located in the world, this is huge. Releasing, right? We are deleting old programs, old beliefs, old narratives, old ideas about self, about the world, everything we are releasing with this South Node, and then this beautiful spiritual wisdom, spiritual knowledge, energy that this Jupiter can symbolize is coming in to our energy field very strongly. So this is the time that we want to meditate and we want to keep our channel clear, our pineal gland, the third eye. We need this energy center to be crystallized and open, and so that we can receive downloads of energy and guidance from that external, not from that higher dimensional reality, but that's an illusion our mind thinks, right? We are tapped in, and as we expand our awareness into that field of eternity, which lies within the deepest depths of who we are too. We are inseparable. So the more that we expand and open up our consciousness and awareness into the eternal field of immortal field, that means we are really opening up that inner channel to connect to that powerful wisdom and clarity that lies within already. Already, all the answers we are seeking lies within, already within us. We are the embodiment of that. But our mind always needs evidence outside. We need situations, good situations, so I can be happy. I need to get there. I need to get this thing. I need this. I need there. I want this. And our ego mind always keeps us stuck in the lack mentality. I'm missing this and that. I'm different and do. All the BS. That's BS of the mind. And then we are choosing to tap into our spirit perspective from that vision of our God's eye, our spirit eye. We are the embodiment of the abundance of the universe, of this spacious wholeness is me. I'm the embodiment of that. So nothing can be missing, nothing can be lacking. And then I choose to tap into that frequency vibration of that so that I get tuned into that reality more easily. Our mind holds this energy like I need validation from that external reality to make me feel good. But that pattern has to be destroyed inside of us. We don't need validation or things outside of us to make us feel good. That state of happiness is unconditional, and we can tap in and tune into that space of wholeness and happiness and joy and bliss, regardless of what is happening outside of us. And the more we tune in and tap in to do that practice and choosing not to let that external factors to take my power away, take my connection to bliss away, it's always the mind. It's always the mind. The mind tricks us. But how about this? This is bad. But how about this? I have to take care of this. Blah, 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 blah. And take a pause, hold, and can I just witness those noise? And I honor what my protective mind is telling me to take care of and feel this way or that way. But for now, for this week, for this eclipse season, I choose to just be a space holder for all that, but choose not to get distracted by none of it. Like be a space holder, like you are the ocean itself. Those waves of moods and thoughts comes in and goes, comes in and goes. But I choose not to react, choose not to get drowned, choose not to get down into the heavy, muddy space, but I just be the space holder for all of that, just like the ocean, just like the cosmic eternal void of nothingness that is holding space for everything to be. Be like God this week. Yes, yes, yes. And then on the 14th, it's going to be the moon will higher into the Gemini, and then it's going to create a square aspect with the sun. That's going to be the last quarter moon. It's the midpoint between the last lunar eclipse, full moon, and the next new moon, solar eclipse. That's going to be happening on the 21st at the 29 degrees of Virgo. Big week. And then under this energy, whole energy, Venus and Mars are speaking to each other. Very beautiful, creative. So we can think different, right? We want to use our unique creative outlet, output, perception, our creative power to change and shift and navigate life differently, right? You want to use your creative power to put a different scenario to even the devastation that you're moving through, maybe. Well, like this is the best moment in a movie. You know, if nothing bad happens in a movie, it's boring, right? It has to have those moments of chaos and crazy thing, and then that makes life juicy, right? We came down to earth to go through that so that we can grow and expand and evolve spiritually. But anyway, thank you so much for listening. I hope this serves you well. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you.